Happy Friday, folks. Welcome to another episode of Riding to Work with Coach Rob. I think we are on episode 22. Keep plugging away here. Thank you for listening if you're still out there. So we got a couple extra views on the last one. So if you're new, this is me driving to work on Fridays. Each week something comes up that I want to talk about and give my thoughts, opinion, educated guesses on, and share it with you guys so then you can inform your thoughts, opinions, and educated guesses for how these topics best fit you. So today, I heard something over this week, is I've heard it hundreds of times, but I've never really thought about it or addressed it. Not sure if you've heard it, but there's a saying out there that you are the product of the 5 people you spend the most time with. So I'm going to break this down a little bit and kind of give you my opinions and thoughts on it. I'm going to throw a little wrench in it. And the last thing, the 5th thing, it's not a person. It's what you expose yourself to. Mainly consumed through social media and media outlets. So my opinion on you are a product of the 5 people you spend the most time with. So what that's trying to say is you want to surround yourself with people that are going the same direction you are. Now the catch is, as you evolve, grow, and experience life, your direction's gonna change. Where I was 5 years ago, 10 years ago, definitely 15 years ago, was not heading to where I'm at today. So the people around me had to change because I changed. Now that's hard concept to wrap your head around because you have these lifelong friends. I have a friend, my best friend, been friends since we were in middle school. Still friends today. Now luckily for us, we throughout life have kind of headed the same direction the whole time. Career driven, family oriented, entrepreneurs, never really settling where we're at, always making the next step forward. Spending time not only working on ourselves externally, but internally. So we had a kind of a support system the whole time. That's not always the case. And unfortunately, sometimes that means leaving people behind. That's tough to hear. How can you leave people behind? And I'm not talking just about friends. The even harder conversation is family. Not saying you leave your family or friends and never talk to them again. But don't allow yourself to be attached to someone that isn't going your direction anymore. For example, you start a family, you have kids, you want to spend more time, quality time with them. You have a single friend, likes to party, likes to go out, likes to travel, experience life in their own way. Nothing wrong with either choice at all. But if you're trying to be in a marriage with kids and family, but also still trying to hang out with your friend that likes to go out and rage every Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and sometimes Sundays, something's got to give. Right? It's not wrong either way. But you're probably going to have to tell that friend, hey, I can hang out on Fridays from 7 to 10 sometimes. Or whatever that, or I can, go out every Sunday and watch football. Or whatever that works out for you and your lifestyle. So you're not just leaving and not talking to the person. But you're moving on a little bit to a different direction. Surrounding yourself with other people heading that way. Does that make sense? I know it's a pretty simple concept, but when you really dig into it, you think about the people around you, this is your chance to assess your current exposure. Who are you around every day? Is someone dragging you down? Do you feel like you're doing things you don't want to because you feel that you have to hang out or support this person? It's a really, really, really tough pill to swallow if you're like, wow, maybe Susie is really not going the direction I am. How do you handle it? Have a conversation. Be honest. Or say no. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Sometimes no is a full sentence. Ask your kid if she or he wants to eat her green beans. He's going to tell, he or she's going to say no. And that's the sentence. The answer is no. Okay. Now, I guess we'll move on. All right? So if something doesn't fit your goals or your direction, you can say no. Lastly, I want to talk about what you expose yourself to via social media and other media outlets. If you keep hearing and seeing the same things over and over and over and over again, you're going to believe them. You're going to follow them. You'll lose the ability to question and educate yourself on anything new. Just the way it works. Product of our environments. All right? So, if you look at your Instagram account that you sit there and scroll through mindlessly in the bathroom or at night or whatever, which you shouldn't do anyway. I do it, but you shouldn't do it. What's on there? A bunch of influencers you'll never know that just sit in front of a camera all day and, talk about their life hacks or whatever they are? Or is it people that have made it somewhere that you want to go, and you can follow their journey that's honest and true, and maybe learn? Look at your Instagram. Look at your social media. Look at the people you interact with on there. Your group chats. Is everybody going the same direction? Think about that. Look at your social media. I had a client the other day walk in and say she was having a rough day. Her focus has been weight loss and she's crushing it. And at night, she scrolled through social media and saw something and got frustrated and made her down on herself because she ate a muffin that day when she's been trying to stay in a cut phase. And she had one day where she had a muffin because she had a rough day and she just really wanted it. And saw this person's, or this influencer's account, who probably spends all day, every day, either focusing on their food and fitness without much life responsibility. And they have this unrealistic social media account where they don't show the true struggle, the true choices, true emotions behind what they do. And it affected her in a negative way. So she went to bed upset. Didn't sleep well. Woke up the next day tired and sore. Didn't recover. All because of what she consumed on social media. So I'm going to say you're a product of not only the people you spend the most time with, but unfortunately in today's world, we're also the product of the media that we expose ourselves to. Sorry about the horn. Someone was just sitting there at a light. All right. So look at who you follow. Look at who you talk to. Look at the conversations you have. Talking about the weather? Or are you talking about health, finances, advancement, promotions, family, love, loss, life. I want to hang out with the people I'm talking about life with. I want to hang out with people that are better than me. I want to hang out with people that have made it somewhere I want to go. Because maybe, or one day, I will get there. Get rid of that soft talk. There's no such thing as maybe in my world. It will happen. Because I'll make it happen. Just like you can. All right? Happy Friday. Have a great day. And we will talk again next week.